welcome to another episode of A Lady's Garden. So we're going to just take an update of what has been happening in the sitting area with this pretty little garden bench. I went ahead and planted the boxwoods, as you can see. They're nicely firmly in the ground, and you'll see there are 3 hostas behind our lovely bench. So now these hostas actually came from another spot. I'm going to show you right now. Yes, I had to move these hostas. One, I underestimated the sun, how much sun this area gets. There, it is an overhang. It only got morning sun and it got afternoon sun. Midday was covered by the eave of the house. If I can pan up there. And yes, it is raining. It's a very lovely, light drizzling Saturday here. But nevertheless, they were getting burnt and I didn't want them getting fried by the sun, and I like them a lot. So you see the topsoil there, and you see the holes I have. So let's take a look back at the sitting area. So originally, the idea was to have the hostas, not the hostas, the hydrangeas behind the bench, but I didn't want to lose the hostas, so I made an executive decision and I planted them here, and I kind of like it. I do. There were 4. So right on the diagonal of the bird bath, you see the other one without the stalks. That was the 4th one. And I actually even moved the impatiens up there. This bed is filling in very nicely. Happy about that. I did move the Gold Coast hosta closer to the grouping of 3. We're at the Blue Angel, that lemony lime one, and then the Francie, I believe. I left a little space in between if I wanted to put a grass or another smaller hosta. My goal is to just have this bed be a beautiful hosta bed, just with different varieties of hosta. Right now you see I'm leaning towards the blues and the chartreuse and the white tips, but I plan to get a couple different more varieties. However, back here. Okay, so this is where we are now. I'm going to let the hostas just spend their season here, see how I like it, if I even want to do hydrangeas behind the bench. I did leave a space on this side between the emerald green, the little boxwood. You can see where I stopped mulching as well. But right in that area, I could put a smaller variety of a hydrangea. It's definitely a part sun. On this side here, I could put a more shade-loving hydrangea. And then in the front, I was thinking, I know one of the viewers, Charlotte, thank you for your comment. She did mention looking into smaller varieties. I'm going to look into that as well. Or I was actually thinking about lady's mantle. It's a hard plant to find here for some reason. Maybe even trying growing it from seed. But, right now we have something in that back spot. I know the hostas usually send up the shoots, the flower shoots. I had to cut them off when I moved them because they were getting kind of hard to manage with the shoots in the air that high. So I cut them off, but I can see where it would need something with a little height. But for right now, I like it. It's calming. It's a nice soothing area. I still want to work on getting the flagstone, the hydrangea, but before we go out and make any purchases, we're just going to sit on this for a little while. I most likely will mulch everything. Thankful for the rain. That's why I planned to move them when I did. So yeah, that's just a little update. Happy gardening, fellow gardeners.